Action Read Community Literacy Center 29th Annual General Meeting Minutes, September 26, 2019. Present. There is a list of all those that were present at the meeting. Regrets. Paul Mesman, Vanessa Morton, Mary Ann Riley. Minutes, Lynn Verno. AGM hosts, Colleen Harper, learner, and Cindy Garland, volunteer. 1. Welcome and introductions. Colleen and Cindy introduced themselves and explained the purpose of the AGM and the voting process. Territorial acknowledgement. Cindy Garland read the following statement of acknowledgement of traditional territory to begin the evening. As we gather, we are reminded that Guelph is situated on treaty land that is steeped in rich Indigenous history and is home to many First Nations, Métis, mixed ancestry, and Inuit people today. As members of the Guelph community, we have a responsibility for the stewardship of the land on which we live and work. Today, we acknowledge the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation on whose traditional territory we are gathering. Two, approval of agenda. Colleen reviewed the following. 1, welcome and introductions, territorial acknowledgement. 2, approve agenda. 3, special certificates. 4, minutes from 2018 AGM. 5, financial statement 2018-2019. 6, bylaws. 7, elections. 8, trainee position. 9, annual report 2018-2019. 10, thanks and awards. 11, closing of meeting and announcements. Colleen asked for a motion to approve the 2019 AGM agenda. Patrick Conahan moved to accept the agenda, and Kathy Belcastro seconded. All approved, motion carried. 3, special certificates. This year we introduced special certificates to acknowledge unique learner successes. Joanne presented awards to Robert Chikanowitz for having borrowed the most books in 1 year from Action Read Library, and to Deb Donaldson for consistently being the learner who has self-published the most books, again in 2019. 4, minutes from 2018 AGM. Jeff Guitar read the minutes from AGM September 20th, 2018. Cindy asked for a motion to approve the minutes. Douglas Schneider moved to accept the minutes, and Kendra Dewar-McKinley seconded. All approved, motion carried. The minutes were signed by Kendra Dewar-McKinley and Deb Donaldson. 5, financial statement 2018-2019. Colleen introduced Action Read's auditor, Vicki Curtis, chartered accountant from Curtis Villar Chartered Accountants. Vicki in turn introduced her trainee, Janelle Vanhe. Vicki provided a summary of Action Read's 2018-2019 financial statement found on page 9 of the annual report. Lynda Lehman asked what happens when there is money left over at the end of the year. Vicki clarified that since Action Read is a nonprofit organization, any unspent money goes to the next year's budget. Cindy Garland asked Vicki to explain the contingency fund. Vicki responded that it is a fund used for any unexpected expenses or emergencies, such as relocating to a new space and the costs involved. Lynda Lehman asked why there is such a difference in equipment costs between the last 2 years. Vicki explained that Action Read received a grant last year geared specifically for new computers and laptops. Cindy asked for a motion to approve the 2018-2019 financial statement. Patrick Conahan made a motion to accept the financial statement as presented by Curtis Villar Chartered Accountants. Deb Donaldson seconded. All approved, motion carried. Cindy then asked for a motion to accept Curtis Villar Chartered Accountants as the auditor for 2019-2020. Anna Duchesne moved to accept the motion, and Trish Eman seconded. All approved, motion carried. 6, bylaws. Colleen explained the purpose of bylaws. Cindy explained that the previous mission, values, principles, and vision statement dated September 17, 2009 had been reviewed by the board and staff. Cindy read the old statement and presented the new statement. The new statement is shorter and clearer and therefore more powerful. The new mission, values, principles, and vision statement reads as follows. Mission, values, principles, and definition of success. Our mission. Action Read is a charitable organization dedicated to changing the lives of Guelph adults and families through improved literacy, numeracy, computer, and other essential skills. Our values. We work to create an environment that is learner-centered, accessible, flexible, compassionate, respectful, encouraging, inclusive. so that everyone at Action Read feels safe, challenged, supported, a sense of belonging. Our guiding principles: everyone can learn. Learning should be a positive experience. Tutors and learners are active partners. Diversity makes us strong. We work with community partners to ensure that needs are met. We continue to reflect and grow to remain relevant and meaningful. Our definition of success: learners meet their goals, gain the confidence to use their new skills in managing or changing their lives, experience greater independence, experience increased capacity for growth and learning, move forward to other employment, civic, volunteer, and/or educational opportunities. Kathy Bell Castro commented that the new statement was much more readable and easier to understand. Cindy asked for a motion to approve the new mission, values, principles, and our definition of success statement. Marilyn Otter moved to accept the new statement, and Craig Gunson seconded. All approved, motion carried. 7, elections. Colleen reviewed the board of directors structure. She explained that this year there are no board positions to fill, as all current members of the board of directors will be returning. Mira reintroduced the board members and thanked them for their care, generosity, and commitment throughout the year. Our 2019-2020 board of directors is Cindy Garland, Colleen Harper, Courtney Townsend, James Gray, Jeff Guitar, John Dack, Joyce Allen, Leah Sadler, Paul Mesman, and Vanessa Morton. 8, training position. Mira explained the purpose of the trainee position. Anyone interested was asked to speak with her or Joyce Allen. Annual report, 2018-2019. Colleen described the purpose of the annual report. Joyce Allen read the 2018-2019 report. 10, thanks and awards. Leah Sadler introduced and thanked Action Read staff. Adam Gonzalez, Group Learning Coordinator. Brenda McDonald, Family Literacy Coordinator. Hazel Bernez, Computer Instructor. Jan Sherman, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit Adult Creative Writing Facilitator. Joanne Moran, One-to-One Coordinator. Lynda Lehman, Finance Manager. Lynn Verneau, Administrative Assistant, and Mira Clark, Executive Director. Joanne Moran thanked the incredible Action Read volunteers who fill so many important roles. The accomplishments of our members were also acknowledged. Awards. As each of the awards were presented, a brief history of each was given and the accomplishments of the recipients were shared, as outlined in the annual report. Doris Middleton Award, presented by Joanne Moran and Trish Iman to Grace Asienzo. Tricia read Grace's story. Grace followed with a few words sharing her struggles and appreciation for Action Read and her thanks for receiving the award. Betty Bean Kennedy Memorial Award for Outstanding Literacy Volunteer, presented by Lynn Verneau to Chris Sturgeon and Marianne Riley. After Lynn spoke about Chris and Marianne's contributions, Chris spoke briefly about what a wonderful experience she and Marianne have had at Action Read. Lynda then read a tribute to former volunteer and past recipient of the Betty Bean Kennedy Award, Anne Langford, who had recently passed away. Anne, who had a profound impact on Action Read, and in particular the Early Start Family Literacy Program. Joanne awarded the last 2 special certificates to Edward Fobert for being the most consistently punctual for his tutoring sessions, and to Colleen Harper for speaking the most on behalf of the Action Read in the community. Action Read Community Award presented to Mira Clark, to Jeremy Lukehill, and the Vocamus Writers community. Luke spoke briefly about his organization and the unique and mutually beneficial relationship shared by Vocamus Press and Action Read. Luke reminded everyone that Book Bash will take place Sunday, October 19th, 2019 at Harcourt Church. Donations received will be donated to Action Read. Shirley Almack Award, presented by Jan Sherman to Courtney Townsend. A video of Courtney's performance at the 2019 For the Love of Words Flow fundraiser was shared with everyone. Mira took the opportunity to pay tribute to 2 staff members. 1, Joanne Moran. Mira congratulated Joanne on winning the 2019 Women of Distinction Award in the field of education. A short video from the award event was shown. 2, Jen Sherman, a celebratory slideshow was presented commemorating the 20 years of service to Action Read, the programs she has led, and the many lives she has touched throughout the years. 12, closing of meeting and announcements. Colleen congratulated all the award winners. Cindy asked for a motion to close the meeting. James Gray moved to close the 2019 annual general meeting, and Marion Zeman seconded. All approved. Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.